Well, it's kind of a tale of two games. The Barons entered Game 4 last night, down 2-1 in their series and looking to tie. They did just that with quite the offensive display and a 7-4 win. Now they enter Game 5 with a chance to take back the series lead, heading to Utica. Two different situations, but the mindset stays the same.
We looked at last game as probably the biggest game of the season. I mean, we could have either tied it up or been down 3-1. But now we're 2-2, and I think this is the biggest game of the season now. We have a chance to go up 3-2, and like you said, take a stranglehold in the series going back to Utica. So I think we just got to look at it the same way and just play our hearts out.
The same mindset. I think all year long we've talked about focusing on the process, and this is just another step in the process. So we're going to go out there, do what we have to do in order to give ourselves a chance to win, and we'll see what happens.
The first three games of this series were all tight affairs, all resulting in 1-goal differences. Last night was a little bit more wide open, lots of penalties and chippiness. That's to be expected between two familiar teams, growing animosity towards each other.
Last night was a little bit of a wild one. From the second and third period, we got on a string of penalties on both sides, so it kind of disrupted the tighter flow we had going in the first few games, and it turned into more of a special teams game. And you don't really expect that to be the case too much in a series.
I think over the course of a series, any playoff series, you get a little bit of animosity for both teams. You start to get a feel. Both teams are so competitive, and both teams want to win that they're sacrificing their bodies. They're doing everything that they have to do to win. So it's all part of the process of a series.
Last night, Jerry Fleming went with an injection of youth into the lineup, and that paid off with Darnell Nurse making the biggest impact. Tonight, there are some game time decisions for the head coach to make.
We're evaluating right now, and it'll be a game time decision to see who's in and who's not in based on injuries and whatnot, and seeing how guys feel before the game.
Tonight's game is at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm Chris Wescott, and we've got you covered on EdmontonOilers.com.